Hello there, Teeny Boy here, and welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Now, or more specifically, the Renegade run. Whichever way I'm gonna do that in the future, I have no idea. But here we go.
Hey, Commander.
Hey there, Ms. Ashley. How are you doing?
After what happened to Jenkins, the crew could use some good news.
Well,
they'll be glad to hear you're okay.
no, they will not. You know, so I'm glad. Why are you here?
You're not assigned to this ship.
Captain Anderson had me transferred to his command. Must have figured I knew what I was doing.
Very well. Something wrong? Well, there must be something wrong with him.
You have a problem with me, Chief?
What?
You questioned my competence through the entire mission.
Absolutely.
Best way to stop that is to show me you're competent. But I don't remember inviting you to come back to the ship with us.
I love it. Where did this come from?
Captain Anderson did.
There was no sir. Excuse you, Miss Ashley. That's sir. Okay, all right, let's go.
I need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, lovely. I love it. I love it. Dr. Shakwas, who told you to stand there?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Absolutely not. All right, let's get some information.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe. Too secure.
You're
I
bored.
figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Well, you're welcome to recommend them some. All right, anyway, Captain Anderson.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now.
Yes, Renegade Shepard is showing a little too much curiosity.
The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Very well. No wonder I'm in command. Okay, let's go. Yeah, no wonder I'll be taking command. All right.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though.
Only a dozen.
Maybe because
Okay.
of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Well, try it. I don't know. Maybe it should be an R2. I don't
What
know.
does that have to do with it?
Look,
Well,
I'm not a
most
renegade, all right.
biotics
I've got
now
it.
use the L3.
Is it difficult to come up with?
Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraine.
Not for long.
I should go.
I'll go give him a migraine. All right. Codex. I guess. Yeah. We're not gonna be bothering with all that. Caden.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Then I'm doing something wrong. Captain Anderson, how goes you?
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
You're not in command of me, sir. Well, you are actually for the moment. Alliance Rec. Can I speak to you?
Commander, looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you
I
got?
didn't know I could speak to you right now.
Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Indeed.
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Yeah. I always thought this was a weird thing. I know it's for the player's benefit, but this was a weird thing that for Shepard to not know about.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap.
Indeed.
Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Very well. Licenses and new items. Very well.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
I shall take a sip of tea.
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already
Sure.
have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Very well. And what do you know about manufacturers?
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Absolutely, but yeah, I mean, even no matter how many licenses you buy, there are still some unique items. I found this out when I was, doing the off-camera second run that I never finished twice. But they've swapped those over now. But even with all the licenses, they still offer some unique items, so it's still good to go around the stores and make sure you get
How
everything.
often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless.
Well, isn't that lovely?
And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade
There you go,
whatever
that's
I
better.
can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Lovely. Maybe later.
Not right now, thanks.
There's no point in me doing anything at the moment because I'm not even going to have any credits, I don't think. I wonder if Engineer Adams in here has anything to say. Like, Field Integrity Monitor, yeah, that's great and all. Engineer Adams?
Shame about Jenkins.
Of course, yeah. Oh, Element Zero Core, yes, I can examine that. Oh yeah, that does get you XP for doing that. Okay, so I guess I should probably sort out some small things there. But do I have anything to? What am I going to level up here? I mean, I know I don't have points, but yeah, there we go. Intimidate, yes, we will definitely be. Wait, motivated by there we go. Sets intimidate score at 4. Opens up new dialogue options. Sells items to stores for 2% more. Oh, wait a minute. New dialogue options. Oh, wait. Great outfit. Yeah, that's fine. New skill ranks will unlock when you become a spectre. Yeah. Decreases the cost of. Decreases the cost of items, and then this. Oh right, okay, I see. So motivated buyer is like, you know, you're basically intimidating people into buying your stuff off you for increased cost, whereas charm is you persuade them to lower the price of their items. I see. I love it already. It'll be great. It should be interesting when like Sovereign and the Reaper show up instead of us like calmly declaring that no matter how powerful they are, there is no action that they can commit to that I am willing to allow. Whereas Renegade Shepherd is like, fucking try me, I will blow you up and I will watch when it happens. I will kill one of the good guys just to get a seat to watch you blow up. Anyway.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Well, then I need a better crew. Okay, let's go. Whoa. Yeah, sure, why not? Anyway, there's a codex log on one of these rows, isn't there? I could have sworn there was. Could have sworn that there was. Sword. What on earth am I doing? It's like saying sword, but in Family Guy. All right. Anyway, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Well, I don't think that the taxpayers have got anything to do with it. Not this time. Here it is. Let's see it. Show us. I wonder if there's going to be any different dialogue now that we've now that we're going Renegade mode. Like, what is Shepard going to say anything about the Destiny Ascension? And it's an Asari ship as well.
Why so touchy?
We need to get us one of those. I'm sorry, if you have a ship that size and it doesn't have firepower.
Could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side.
Of course. If you have
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission.
If you have a ship that size and it doesn't have dreadnought firepower, like, come on, man, what are you doing? I mean, that's not. Yeah, military strategy in real life. Real life military strategy is way more complicated than that, I'm afraid. Which is really boring because, you know, my favorite thing in even in like ocean battles and stuff like that, my favorite theme of ship is always just the big ship with the big gun that's an absolute tank to take down. You know, like the thing that just, you know, you open fire on it all day and it'll just shrug it off. You know, it's just pure, unadulterated strength and firepower is like my thing.
Outrage! The council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony.
I got an itch. Ambassador Udina.
Colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems. Ambassador.
No, because you make us do it instead. You sent us there.
What about Seren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Well, then please do it anyway.
Security is investigating your charges against Seren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with
you. Did like half of his dial cut out?
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. In case you had any questions.
It sounds like you said Tin, not Captain.
Reports. I assume they're accurate.
They are.
I'll be affecting your accuracy in a minute.
Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Well, then, it sounds like the accusations need to be levied elsewhere.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down,
Yeah,
Commander.
alright.
You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres.
Well, then, the Spectres are a good organization, then.
was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres.
I'd like to see them try.
Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
Very well.
Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
Why, thank you. It'd be incredibly awkward if you didn't.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Oh, who doesn't? Alright, let's go. Renegade, there we go. Important locations to blah, 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 blah.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Oh, love you too, actually. Big place, alright. I guess that means that, like, I should probably, who are we gonna romance then? Are we gonna... I wonder, are we gonna... am I gonna try and romance Ashley the whole time? Or am I gonna try and, am I gonna try and get the absolute worst out of Jack? I don't know, because, like, I think if you have sex with Jack straight away, that obviously blocks you out of the romance. But that's the Renegade option, I think. So I wonder how that would turn out.
I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
That's alright, leave it to me.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Well, I'm about to distract you.
Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed.
Excuse me.
You overheard that, did you?
Oh, I made a point too.
This is all going so wrong.
Yes, it is.
And it is the Asari consort's fault.
Where is she?
She's the one who started all this.
Then I'll end it. Okay, alright. Sorry I bothered you. Okay, let's go. Who's the Asari consort?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious. You have not heard.
No.
You must be new to the Citadel.
Yes.
Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort.
Who's that?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say...
What's this that you're doing, good sir?
Has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Don't tell me what to do. How goes, you individuals?
Please,
I'm sorry. Renegade.
Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
What makes you think I need your help?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Speak normally.
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movement.
Then I guess you don't need a face.
Plainly,
okay, let's go.
We discovered our vocal expression was not enough
Shut
to
up.
convey the feelings of our conversations to others.
It's a message from a dad, so no.
Why do you bother, Galen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry.
Oh, if only you knew.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Well, I don't remember agreeing.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel.
Then
our
go back.
Society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Sorry, I'd snap back to reality. But history, I guess?
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us.
Very well, what were you doing there?
With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Really? Creature of your size? Anyway, let's go. Ambassador.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
No, that's what I'm here for.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Ambassador Alcor speech. Alcor?
Tell me more about your speech.
Wait, hang on. No, we've done that one. Your speech, Alcor. No, we've done this.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Bam.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Oh, I'll enjoy a lot more than you. Din Korlak.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think.
Excuse me.
Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Well, speaking of large...
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Yeah, sit down. Anyway, embassy. Well, I mean, I didn't exactly explain that joke, but basically it's because he's just standing there. There's nowhere to sit. There's a shared office, but he's the one standing. Anyway, actually, the Elcor's standing as well, to be fair. All right. But, well, you've been hard-pressed to find a chair that Elcor could sit on. Anyway, embassy. Sure, what's this question?
What is this place?
Oh, there you go.
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
You really think I don't know that?
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Very well, you should remove your own interruption. Volus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Well, that may be the case, but tell me anyway.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy.
And then you get to watch the entire galaxy spend your money.
Association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Well, creature of your size, I don't doubt it.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Yeah, well, trading lands and tribesmen, we used to do that before we grew up. Alright, anyway, let's go. Ambassador. Why so cranky? Well, that's that in a moment. Ambassador.
What is it you do here?
That's a very good question.
The best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
And I'll make sure they do.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Well, it's very simple. I'm taller.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus Ambassador, human.
Don't mind if I do.
He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Well, I've got a council meeting to attend. You wait right here. Why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Oh, absolutely.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Goalless territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
And nor should you.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Oh, well, that's an easy task considering it's me. Alright, okay, anyway, let's go. How many times am I going to end up saying, alright, anyway, let's go? I feel like I've already said that so many times. Embassy receptionist, how goes you?
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
I just came from there. Commander?
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Why, thank you. Where are we right now?
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies.
Absolutely, look at us go.
If you have more questions, please access Udina.
And what's Udina?
What's that?
Oh, Udina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Oh, I'm always free.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Very well. I always love how just like this question is a very strange question to ask because it's just not reflected. But anyway.
You seem to be distracted.
Does she?
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Absolutely. All right, let's go.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Always. Don't tell me what to do. Alright, okay. We got more Codex stuff. We got a little bit more XP. What have we got going on over here? I forget. Ah, yes. People. Things.
I can't believe
I'm not talking about you over there, by the way.
Is fantastic.
Yes, I am. Okay, let's go. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening, ma'am. Codex. Okay, yeah, you did actually get that. So keep up. We will be coming back here. He said the thing. All right, let's go. Isn't it Ambassador? No, not Ambassador. It's Executive Palin. That's the one.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
No, I just decided to wander in.
Nobody sends me anywhere. I just need some information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression?
Well, probably. But I'm not hungry.
Was there something you needed, Commander?
Very well. And anyone making the joke? All right, I guess I set myself up for that one. Well, investigate.
Tell me about your investigation.
Oh, that investigation. I thought for a second that was a different, like, branch option.
Out details about ongoing investigation.
Very well. Make an exception. Okay. Attitude towards humans.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet.
But the feeling's mutual.
You're eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Very well. What did you call us?
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you think of the Spectres?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
I get the impression you don't like them.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Well, you'll abide me.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Well, then you're not doing your job.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do.
Oh, trust me.
We do our best to find
neither do
and
they.
punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of
I'll deal with that in a second. Spectres are important. Okay, hang on. Right, wait. Okay, I think for the time being that's a health problem. Right. They never control that kind of scrutiny. Oh, yes, they do.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable.
Oh, well, that we agree on. Are we agreeing? What the fuck?
We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it.
Holy shit, we're agreeing.
Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
I want to say no, but, like, that's right. Holy shit, he's right. We're agreeing, but I have to disagree. Okay, if he gets the job done. No, wait, but he's... Wait. I was trying to go full Renegade, and we just ended up agreeing. What?
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Maybe. But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done. Never.
Never. Well, you know what? Clearly you're not doing the job right. Investigation. CSEC.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Sounds like all of the time.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye.
Oh my goodness, we leveled up. Look at us go. Alright, whoa, level, what? Level, is it 6 points? What on earth? Right, okay, yes, we want that. I'll get that going at some point. But I want to sort this stuff out. Assault rifles, yeah, I'll do that. Fitness is what gets, yeah, that gets your health up, right? Yeah. No, I want to level assault rifles up. I'll level up snipers last, just so it like sort of goes into Mass Effect 2. But up to that point, I'm not too fussed. May as well. I'm not really. I don't think I'm gonna be. No, maybe I should have. Maybe I should go like full space racist because you know Renegade. So maybe I will just use like nothing but human companions the whole time. Yeah, brilliant actually. So wait, that means that. Yeah, so I'll need to level up electronics, and then I'll get him on electronics as well, but decryption as well, so brilliant. Assault training, may as well, sure, why not? So there you go, she does that, melee damage by so much, brilliant. Sure, alright, lovely. Then what we got over here? No, there's, wait. Oh yeah, it's this, right? Boom. Yeah, this gives us a side mission, does it not? What did we get from the other mission? Yeah, diplomatic advisory warning. Isn't that the one? I didn't read the whole thing, but isn't that the one where like the biotics have taken someone hostage? I can't wait. I can't wait to be the one. I can't wait to steal the kill from them. Ms. Nasana, how goes? You don't even have anything to say right now, do you?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Indeed, Private Fredericks.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I feel like that's murder.
I suppose.
Wait, I mean,
Besides,
yes, she would.
The consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's.
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Sounds about right.
Shut up, Fredericks.
Is that it? That's the end of the dialogue? Alright, brilliant.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
You were
Is there
saying?
something I can do for you.
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Who told you to give the orders,
What can I
Caden?
do for you, Commander?
Alright. I heard you talking about the, the consort.
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Very well. I guess I'll have to go and talk to her.
That's fine, Private. Just tell me where to find her.
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
Look at him, he's incapable of it.
Have fun, that is.
Alright, let's go. Bartender.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
How do you know I'm a commander?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger than average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here.
Very well.
There's always something new happening around here.
What is it they're
I'll fill
saying?
you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
Go for it.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will.
I already
If
have.
you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Very well. What is Cora's Den?
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
I see. Shaira's.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services.
Very well.
Most
And
of
what
the
services are these?
ambassadors have visited her at one time or another.
Hmm.
She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
I see. I should go.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Don't tell me what to do. Alright, let's go.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Same. Soon enough there will be.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Why on earth not, Miss Avina?
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Udina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
No thanks.
I don't need a guide.
Our records indicate this is your first time on the Citadel. A brief orientation session is customary. Please allow me to do my job.
No.
I'll pass.
I apologize if you found my service unsatisfactory. Please submit any complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board. Have a nice day.
Don't tell me what to do. Anyway, yeah, well, no, wait. Use, okay, yeah, that's just that. I can teleport around. Lovely. I forget what it was I was about to say. Yes, there absolutely will be more humans around at one time or another. But for the moment, we have to progress the main quest because we don't quite have everything we need to do everything we need. To Citadel Tower, off in this direction, but also towards... No, we're not quite there yet. No, wait, hang on. No, it's this way. Yes, we're not quite done yet. I wonder what Ashley and Caden have to say about, like, this thing. We've got the Keeper, of course, but, you know... Ashley.
Please do not disturb the Keeper.
You're so far away. Keeper.
Please do not disturb the Keeper.
Ms. Avina.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures.
I see.
Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay.
Very well.
To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way.
You better
The
ask
Keepers
nicely.
are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Very well. What can you tell me about the Relay Monument?
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel.
With a power like this,
No
I
one
doubt
can
it.
say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Well, is that all they do? Citadel Tower.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
Well, it is just a building at the end of the day. Citadel Control.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
Very well. And how responsible are they? Council chambers.
I'd like to hear more about the Council Chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council Chambers themselves are truly
Nothing
a
apex
magnificent
about it.
sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
Very well, I'm on my way there right now.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the Council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Very well. Is it not open to the public?
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors.
I see.
Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
Very well. Okay, so Citadel Tower, Relay Monument, Keepers.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties.
Very well.
Keepers
What
can
penalties
be seen
are
in all
these?
sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
I see. Why are there so many here?
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Very well. And where do all these Keepers come from?
That's all for now.
Indeed.
Thank
Yes.
you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Very well. And have you guys got anything to say about huge monuments such as this? Oh, it would appear that they have.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
Interesting.
You know, art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
It's almost like people being made to view it pleasantly and to not look too closely at it. But Caden's onto something. Anyway, let's go. I said anyway twice because, you know, once wasn't enough. Citadel Tower, go. How are my two favorite space racers doing? Caden, you okay?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't.
We don't, sir.
Oh, wait, so you call him sir? I see how it is, Ashley. You're demoted. Alright. Weapons hot, let's go. Oh my goodness, who's this blue bastard over here? Garrus.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall this.
It's gonna be difficult to be Renegade.
Council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Hell yeah, it is.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Very well. I assume I have you to blame for turning up no evidence.
Sounds like you came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Very well.
Good luck, Shepard.
You hold on to that
They'll listen to you.
Maybe well, I'm sure they will. You hold on to that gut, Garrus. Alright, let's go. Yeah, oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I know you can really mess with Garrus's head, Renegade. You can. Oh my goodness, you can have quite the effect on his character. Rear Admiral Kahoku. Wait a minute, can I actually?
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the councilor's assistants. Commander.
Okay, all right. No, so I can't actually. He doesn't do anything just yet. Okay, Captain Anderson, how goes you?
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Of course it has. Counselors, you made me walk all the way over
The
here.
death attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
Besides the fact that he was involved in every way.
Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dockworker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these
Isn't it, though?
accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me.
Makes you wonder whether or not they're false.
And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get
destroyed.
Oh, absolutely.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well.
Well, better than
But
learning
what
from
did
you.
Expect from a human.
Oh, good sir. You're not human. You don't get protection from me.
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard.
Oh, we know exactly
You're
where
not ready
that
to join
is.
the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose.
Neither do you.
The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Oh, well, you got somewhere to be, Saren?
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
You're right, you
I
can't,
agree.
and you're not gonna.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
A magazine?
You've
Let's
made
go.
your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Actually, I think, wait. Yeah, I think someone's explained, actually, that magazines were only for, like,
The Council has found no evidence
wait.
of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Oh, we'll see how glad you are in a few episodes.
This meeting is adjourned.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, like, magazines are actually, for, like, 1900s weapons. They're not, they're not actually magazines. They're clips in modern day weapons. So that was an inaccurate statement.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
Oh, they would question them regardless.
He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Well, he can try and exterminate the entire human race, because then there's absolutely no excuse necessary for stopping him, for killing him. He can try and fail. The Council won't help us.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Very well, he's not human.
He's a Turian. I don't want him on our side.
Not all Turians are like Saren. If he can help, we need to find
No,
him.
some of them are just less useful.
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that lizard.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You know, you're not wrong.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
Isn't that the same thing as the Paragon
Ambassador's
dialogue?
right. I need to step aside.
That's what I never liked about the dialogue choices in this.
Meet me in my office later.
It's the exact same dialogue. It's just, oh, you get different points
Harkin's
for it.
Probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Very well. You want me to go after him?
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
Right, well, what's this history between you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat.
I see.
Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience.
Excuse
no
me.
hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Well, it depends on the war.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
There's no point looking for another option your enemy can use. Okay, so would I. Knows the coverage, blah, 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 blah. Okay, alright. So, Council and the Ambassador.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
Not many do.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later.
Well, I
agree.
I see 3 seats. What about you, sir? Blah, 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 blah. Why do we bother?
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
Oh, that is absolutely fucking rich. Oh no, wouldn't it just be great if that's what happened in the Mass Effect games when you get a seat on the council? Oh yeah, look, when we're on the council, we just... Wait, I swear, can't you make a human-only council? And then by the 3rd game, like, you still can't get anything done because of politics? I swear that's exactly what happens. Alright, hang on. Harkin, let's go.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since.
Seems to be a running theme. Okay, let's go.
Bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Very well. Well, they just let him rot.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Very well. Sounds like most people are. Spectres.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Very well. And who chooses Spectres?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years.
Oh, I don't remember.
They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Very well. I don't remember giving them the option for that. Or, giving them permission. I don't know. Right, how are they organized?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own.
I see.
They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Very well. Sounds like we need one.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue? Like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates.
I'm pretty sure that's the same Paragon dialogue as well.
Go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Very well. Let's go.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Sounds good. We have things to do. Huh, what? What's up? What's going on?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Well, you know what? It's funny, considering we have to fight up them, not down them.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. I think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance.
It's like 2 flights. Anyway. Okay, right, so, Corbin.
That guy's up to something.
Corbin.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
What are you doing, Master Jedi?
Yes, is there something you want?
No.
I'm going.
No, wait.
So long.
No, wait, no, I want to... No.
Yes, is there something you
Why
want?
are you so interested in the...
Okay, so I do actually have to, okay.
I've got no interest in the...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Are you up to no good?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Very well. Now, was that so hard?
Why were you being so secretive?
See, that's the same dialogue.
Well, technically, we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Very well, let me help. Well, I'm not worried about the authorities.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
Oh, forget this.
You don't want my help? Just forget it.
Oh, fine.
No, Fred. Shit. Call my bluff.
Oh, it's you again. Is there something you want?
Here we go.
I've decided to help you out. Just tell me what I need to do.
Well, I suppose I could use the help.
Of course.
You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed.
Alright, there we go.
Activate it each time
I
you
won
see
eventually.
people. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Why are you doing this?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Sounds like a plan.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself.
Much work. Let's go.
So long, and good luck with the scanning.
I don't need luck. Anyway, let's go. Can I speak to Rear Admiral Kahoku just yet, or are we still waiting? Nope.
Commander.
Okay, we're still waiting. Boom, that's one keeper. Oh, look at that. There's our second keeper.
Don't be ridiculous. Levolis won't be joining the council for years.
You got that right. Okay, make strong bunch, but Levolis will be right in their coattails. Yep, there's our third keeper.
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Well, then you're naive. There's nothing natural about Turians.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
The only people who don't are politicians. There's our fourth. I believe that is our fourth, right? Oh, hush now, woman. Right then, what have we got here again? Barlavon, that's his name. How goes you?
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. A very famous one, yes?
Absolutely.
You are the one called Shepherd.
I am indeed.
The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly...
Oh yeah, that's my origin in this one.
I am amazed each time I hear it.
Oh, very well. That implies you've heard it more than once.
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed.
Very well. And what is your job?
I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Very well. And who exactly are you?
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies.
I see.
I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Very well. And how have you just set this business up, like right outside the council chambers, by the way? Like, I don't... I never actually like considered that. I'm like, wait a minute, you've just set up this entire... You just set up a business right outside the council chambers for organizing finance that the council can't track.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed.
I suppose, because it's not technically illegal.
For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Very well. All right. Very well. The Citadel, what can you tell me
What's
here?
it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel.
Well, we all know
but its
you're
true
not.
splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
Well, what can you tell me about the Presidium?
What makes the Presidium so special?
Excuse me.
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Are there any species in Mass Effect, not counting the Terminus ones, that don't have embassies? Anyway, tell me about the wards.
What are the wards like?
Oh wait, yeah, you've got Quarians and Krogan. Yeah, but they had them, but they lost them.
They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Lovely. And the Batarians used to have one as well, yeah. Is there any species in Mass Effect that doesn't have, like, not counting the Terminus systems, extinct species, or species that used to have embassies? Are there any species that actually don't have embassies? Like, no, not really. Emporium, not ones that are actually stated to exist, by the way. Like, I don't care if it's one in the books somewhere or in the deleted game files or something stupid like that. Like, no, actual in-game species. Emporium shopkeeper.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Why, thank you. Why do you speak?
Who are you?
Yeah, well, that.
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Oh, is it now? Goods. What kind of goods do you sell?
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy.
Oh, is that so?
This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
All right. Let's see what we have. No, your speech.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Yeah, don't talk to me about Hanar intimacy.
Who are you?
Oh wait, you're just gonna ask the same. Yeah, okay, that's the same thing as before. Okay, all right. Like to buy something. Oh, I shouldn't have. Yeah, okay, hang on.
This one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Very well. View standard items. There we go. Okay, right. So view items. Boom. Yeah. So this is great. Can I get the license? That's the one. That's the thing we're after. Boom. Sure. No, hang on. Codex. Blah 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 blah. Shut up. Shut up. Non-human armors. Boom. Okay. Yeah. So don't need to worry about any of that. Like to buy something. What about you? Upgrades. No, you do not have things for us here. Oh my goodness, there's another keeper. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? Udina, how goes you?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele.
Do they now?
The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars.
Very well.
In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Very well. Krogan rebellions, tell me about those.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell.
Well, I see the problem.
Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
Well, isn't that good for us?
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Well, that depends on whether or not you think they've already won.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions.
Well, I've got a suggestion for a peaceful resolution.
The Krogan
Okay.
refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Well, you get what you deserve.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
Oh.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Very well. What can you tell me about the Rachni Wars?
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries.
Sounds like there were a lot of...
The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back.
Sounds like there are a lot of aggressive
Then
species in this
pursued their
galaxy.
retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Well, that's a little extreme. Nothing extreme about it.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
What I tell you about telling me what to do. Anyway, we've got what is our, I believe, 6th keeper scan. Look at us go. And then you have my permission to die. Okay, right. Anyway, we still have to be down there for something, but at the present moment, oh no, we can get down here. It's fine. Oh look.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
Very well. You should lock your doors.
Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
Absolutely.
We have. If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Well, seems like we need to deal with the replacements. Absolutely. Keeper! There's our 7th. Nelina, how goes you?
Welcome.
I mean,
I'm Udina.
What are you doing here?
Don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today.
Why would I announce
Would you
my
like
arrival?
Me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
Can't I just go in?
Yeah, that's cheating. That's
I'm
cheating.
afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services.
And there are many that don't get them.
She'll make every effort to meet with you.
Very well. What do you do?
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same.
I see.
It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
Very well. And what content is this?
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities.
That's a bit of a loaded word
Some
these
sing
days.
with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes.
All right, now you're pushing your luck.
My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Sounds interesting. I feel like surely that would be like the anyway. Consort, personal questions, appointment. Consort.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many
Try it
things
anyway.
to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice,
Seems like
some
the
for
dialogue
entertainment,
cut off then, almost.
others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
Very well. And how on earth does she do that?
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
Excuse me.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit.
Very well.
I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Sounds like an average woman to me. Okay, anyway, let's go. I said that like, wait, hang on. If I go back and analyze what she said for a second, I said that like it was Renegade, but wasn't that just a compliment? I'd have to check what she said again. It was like, she has a remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. And I'm like, wait, I said it like Renegade, but isn't that kind of just, isn't that like a compliment more than anything? Anyway, appointment.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not.
Oh yeah, we've done this,
But
blah
if
blah.
you
All
wish
right,
to
do
leave
it.
your
Yeah.
name-
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
There you go. I see. I just say my name and I get results.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
No.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
There it is.
Melina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Very well. It would appear that I have an appointment. All right.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Very well.
If I have time, I'll speak with her.
Well, don't wait too long. I wouldn't want you to miss this opportunity. She'll be waiting upstairs if you choose to go.
Absolutely. All right. I'll be back in the next episode. No, okay. All right. Let's go. Okay. I can let's speed things up a little bit.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
I wouldn't go that far. Attendant.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
Well, then I'm doing something wrong.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
I can't believe it either. How's everyone over here doing?
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Very well. Door control. Right. Anyway, let's proceed. Ms. Consort, how goes you?
That is close enough, Commander.
Is it really?
I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
Very well. Apparently it's a running theme.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients.
I see.
But that is not
How
why I
many?
asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Oh, very well. My expertise is getting things done quickly, so why don't you spit it out?
Get to the point.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier,
No, who said he was a
will
fellow?
listen to you and let the matter be.
Very well. Right, not interested.
Why should I bother to help your friend?
Could it be I was wrong about you, Commander? Are you certain you will not aid me in this?
Absolutely.
Goodbye, Shaira.
Interesting. Take care then, Commander. I doubt we shall meet again.
Absolutely. Journal. Do I still have the... You decided not to help Shaira with the problem. She's no longer interested in speaking with you. Oh, that's just it. That's, very well. That's just the end of that. The quest log then. I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing with, that's the thing that, I mean, I guess it's bound to happen, like, a few times, but the problem is that the quests... Okay, wait for it.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect their first time.
Don't get me wrong. I've only heard good things about the consort. It's just...
The unknown forces us out of our comfort zone. It forces us to be vulnerable.
Exactly. That's just what I was thinking.
Good. Then we are ready to begin.
I wouldn't use the word thinking. Anyway, it's like, yeah, the like Renegade dialogue in the Mass Effect series usually just ends up locking you out of content because it just is like, well, like sometimes it'll give you an interesting piece of dialogue, but then when it comes to accepting quests, the Renegade option is always to basically just tell them to piss off, which naturally will, always lock you out of the content. So, please be, oh well, I guess. So for now, I think that'll do. Alrighty then, the time has come for me to depart. I hope you guys had about as much fun as I did. If there are any games you'd like to see me play, feel free to suggest them down in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And have a splendid full day.
Damn it. Is it done? Come on, please, please, please. No, are you kidding me? What is that? What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean? Ah!